turns out you guys like Subway Surfer videos, which I didn't actually know until you guys started telling me. So, good to know. But it turns out you guys have your own theories on Frank. So I've decided to be looking into those theories and discovering what Frank's true intentions are. Such as, if he's an assassin, a spy, does he work with the government, or is he a cultist? Are they one person, or are they multiple people called Frank? Could they be Jake's missing father, or Yutani's biological father? Are they good, evil, bad, sad, mad, a dad? Maybe even an alien, or a cosplayer. But, like, literally, the whole thing is just endless. There are endless possibilities. Well, today I strive to find Frank's true intentions with the help of you lot. And if you want to see more of these videos, please do consider commenting and subscribing. This helps me out a lot. Thank you, and let's get on with the video. Let's start with the dossiers, all created by Infinity that keeps track of all the characters. Now, if you don't know what these are, I would suggest watching my last 2 videos about Subway Surfers to catch up. Now, this may seem like just a clever way of keeping track of all the characters so that the viewers can follow along. That is the case until we get to the Halloween episode, where we learn that Frank has access to these dossiers. But it doesn't seem like Frank works with Infinity due to them removing all information on themselves and the other bunny characters we've seen in the background of other episodes. But that's strange, isn't it? I mean, this is Frank's dossier, but it's filled with all the other bunny people. I mean, if they're as much of a threat as they seem to be, wouldn't you keep separate dossiers on them? I mean, we know Infinity is very adamant about their threats. They monitor Yutani heavily due to her intelligence and her inventions. At least, that's what we assume. But we'll get to that later. All we know is that Frank's intentions are likely against Infinity, and they've hijacked their technology, except we don't know what they're planning. And then we have the mask. Now, you may think that this is just a small detail, but a lot of people have thought that his eyes aren't actually part of his mask, but they're his actual eyes. I mean, this works for a theory about him being an alien and his mannerisms. Frank also being an alien could support the idea that he's the biological father of Yutani, explaining her knowledge on all things gadgets and her questionable fashion choices. However, this is mainly backed due to the idea of his eyes retracting when he gets mad, and personally, I don't think this theory has much to stand on, due to lack of evidence and the fact we know their technology is advanced, which is why I think that the mask is more technology than alien. I mean, just look at Tom Holland's Spider-Man mask, it's the exact same. And then we have the idea of time travel. Now, this isn't a theory as much as it's something that is quite possibly true, if not proven already within the show. I mean, the infinity symbols we see could also be interpreted as hourglasses, as well as Frank's stopwatch and the subtle hint that all the episodes are in the wrong order timeline-wise. Which, if that was their intention, A star to that person who came up with it on the team. My god. So from all the information I've kind of gathered with some half-baked theories or ideas, I've come to a couple of possible conclusions, so I'm gonna read them out one by one. First one being, Infinity has been doing some questionable work with time travel. I guess they've never seen literally any movie ever, and end up creating a doorway to the multiverse. Love it when that happens. Anyway, there's a universe where the world is being run by the Franks, who find the Infinity technology and use it to travel dimensions. Now, if Infinity willingly gave them this technology or had it stolen from them, we don't know. But either way, I believe that Infinity regrets this and goes into hiding. That, or uses this time to collect information of the people who are linked to this timeline and what essentially to do to stop it. Now, the timeline I'm referring to would likely be the update that happened a while ago, which we covered in the last video. Another theory would be that Frank and all the other bunny people are time travellers in their own right, similar to the TVA. I also think that this could tie into him being Jake's absent father, and the reason that Jake is on the hit list is because he was never meant to exist in this timeline in the first place. I mean, let's call back to my last point. Frank seamlessly walked past moving trains on tracks, not looking where he was going and not being worried about it. But then a kid puts his tag on a symbol and now Frank's panicking. Well, yeah, because the trains and the rails haven't been disrupted. He knows what's going to happen with them and he's accounted for it. But if Jake was never meant to be there, then everything he interacts with will cause a butterfly effect, essentially affecting the future of it in its entirety. But what do you guys think? Is there some theories I missed out? There is definitely a lot of stuff I've missed out on this, but feel free to comment your thoughts, and please subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye! I would like to thank Mériaux's Dino's Adventure, Cringe, Supergod, Forbidden Izzy, Victor Pacheco, JC, Mendoza, Jacqueline Hernandez, Bluck, Sin, AutoGamer12, Iris okay, I do not know how to say your last name, I'm sorry, Spork, Willzilla10, Tyser XYZ, Lemonade, and Adrian Shepard. Thank you guys so much for all of your theories. I've really appreciated using them in this episode. Two people I do not want to thank, Goodbye Smiley Face for commenting, I see him as a hitman and a sugar daddy at the same time, and Hamster Soup by saying, his push-ups look like he's licking the floor. No thanks to those two. This is why I don't check YouTube comments.